I bet you did this with every guy you ever dated.
Get ready for a trip down memory lane because we're counting down 35 former celeb couples that you probably forgot ever even dated. You might be amazed at how many of these slipped your mind, even though they were all over the news at the time. First up at number 1, Chris Evans and Jessica Biel. Jessica and Chris started dating in 2001 and went on to co-star in 2 movies together, London and Cellular, before calling it quits in 2006. Number 2, Aubrey Plaza and Michael Cera. During a 2016 interview, Aubrey revealed that she and Michael met on the set of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and dated for about a year and a half. Coming in at number 3, Zendaya and Jacob Elordi. Zendaya and Jacob allegedly started dating in 2019 after wrapping the first season of Euphoria. Though they never confirmed it, they were spotted together often, including photos of them kissing in NYC. Their relationship reportedly fizzled out during COVID as Zendaya was in LA and Jacob in Australia. Number 4, Emma Stone and Kieran Culkin. The pair met on the set of their 2009 film Paper Man and dated from 2010 to 2011. At number 5, Macaulay Culkin and Mila Kunis. Mila and Macaulay were in a long-term relationship, dating from 2002 to 2011. While they've rarely spoken about it, Mila did tell Dax Shepard on his podcast that it was a horrible, horrible breakup. Number 6, John Krasinski and Rashida Jones. There was a good reason Rashida and John had great on-screen chemistry on The Office. They had actually dated for about a year, from 2005 to 2006, before Rashida joined the show. They had already broken up by then, though. Number 7, Rosario Dawson and Jason Lewis. Not much is known about their relationship other than they dated from 2004 to 2006. At number 8, Josh Hutcherson and Vanessa Hudgens. The two briefly dated during the filming of their 2012 movie, Journey to the Mysterious Island. During a promotional interview in Australia, they were awkwardly put on the spot about their relationship. Josh jokingly replied, "We're not. We were at one point, but she broke my heart. No, I'm just kidding. That was a while ago. We're really good friends now." Number 9, Salma Hayek and Edward Norton. The two began dating in 1999, reportedly introduced by their chiropractor. They broke up in 2003, with the news accidentally revealed by Daryl Sabara during an interview for Spy Kids 3D Game Over, a film Salma also co-starred in. Number 10, Leighton Meester and Sebastian Stan. They met on the set of Gossip Girl in 2007 when Sebastian began appearing as Carter Bazin and dated from 2008 to 2010. At number 11, Zachary Quinto and Jonathan Groff. The two dated for almost a year, from 2012 to 2013, reportedly due to conflicting work schedules. They've remained friends since the breakup. Number 12, Emilia Clarke and Seth MacFarlane. They dated from September 2012 through March 2013, reportedly splitting due to the challenges of a long-distance relationship. Emilia was filming Game of Thrones in Europe, while Seth was based in LA. Number 13, Penelope Cruz and Matthew McConaughey. Penelope and Matthew met on the set of their 2005 film Sahara and dated for almost 2 years before calling it quits. At number 14, Cameron Diaz and Alex Rodriguez. Cameron and Alex dated for over a year, between 2010 and 2011. After their breakup, Alex told People, "I have a lot of love for Cameron. We'll always be friends." Number 15, Keira Knightley and Jamie Dornan. Keira and Jamie dated from 2003 to 2005 when he was still a model and her career was taking off. Years later, Jamie admitted to feeling a bit second-rate compared to her, which put pressure on their relationship. Number 16, Michelle Rodriguez and Cara Delevingne. Cara and Michelle dated for a few months in early 2014 before an amicable split. At number 17, Hilary Duff and Joel Madden. The two dated from 2004 to 2006. In a 2016 interview, Hilary described the relationship as so intense and pretty major. They are now friends and have even gone on a group date recently. Number 18. Kristen Wiig and Fabrizio Moretti. The pair started dating in early 2012 and broke it off in July 2013. This appears to have been an amicable breakup, as they were spotted hanging out at a Knicks game later that year. Number 19. John Mayer and Katy Perry. John and Katy dated on again, off again from 2012 until 2015. After their breakup, they've spoken kindly of each other. John even told Andy Cohen that he liked being the first gentleman of Katy Perry. At number 20, Kirsten Dunst and Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake and Kirsten dated from 2002 to 2004, introduced by his sister, Maggie Gyllenhaal, who co-starred with Kirsten in Mona Lisa Smile. Number 21, Suki Waterhouse and Diego Luna. Suki and Diego met on the set of their 2016 film, The Bad Batch, and dated for over a year before ending it in 2017. Number 22, Bow Wow and Kiara. The two dated from 2004 to 2006 and were even briefly engaged. In 2021, Bow Wow took to Twitter to address fans who still blamed him for their breakup years later. At number 23, Rachel McAdams and Michael Sheen. They met on the set of their 2011 film, Midnight in Paris, and were together until 2013. Reportedly, they split because Rachel wanted to settle down and start a family, while Michael, who already had a child, wanted to focus on his career. Number 24, Sofia Coppola and Quentin Tarantino. After her divorce in 2003, Sofia Coppola entered a relationship with fellow director Quentin Tarantino. They dated for 2 years and remained good friends even after their breakup. Number 25, Renee Zellweger and Bradley Cooper. Renee and Bradley first met in 2006 while filming Case 39. They began dating in the summer of 2009 after both had separated from their spouses and split less than 2 years later in 2011. At number 26, Alanis Morissette and Ryan Reynolds. The Canadian power couple began dating in 2002 and became engaged in 2004. After 5 years together, they called off their engagement in 2007. Number 27, Ben Affleck and Gwyneth Paltrow. It's easy to forget that these two, both no strangers to high-profile romances, dated from 1997 to 2000. They also starred in 2 movies together during that time, Shakespeare in Love and Bounce. Recently, Gwyneth revealed on a podcast that Ben was technically excellent in bed. Number 28, Tom Cruise and Sofia Vergara. Reportedly, they were set up by Will Smith, who introduced them at a pre-Oscars party in February 2005. Tom allegedly pursued her with calls and flowers, but they were only photographed on one date that month. At number 29, Brittany Murphy and Ashton Kutcher. The two dated briefly in 2003 after meeting on the set of their rom-com, Just Married. Following Brittany's death in 2009, Ashton expressed his sadness on Twitter. Number 30, Russell Crowe and Meg Ryan. This was a bit of a scandal. Meg was married when she met Russell on the set of their 2000 movie Proof of Life. Their relationship, which lasted about 6 months, was widely blamed for Meg's divorce and the movie's poor box office performance. However, Meg has since clarified that her marriage was over long before she met Russell. Number 31, Jason Schwartzman and Zooey Deschanel. Their exact dating history is a bit unclear, but Zooey stated in an interview that she and Jason started dating in 1999 when they were both 19. And he was her first real boyfriend. They later rekindled their romance, dating from 2003 to 2005. At number 32, Whitney Houston and Ray J. While never confirmed, the two reportedly dated on again, off again, starting around 2007, and were rumored to be together at the time of her death in 2012. In 2017, Ray J publicly blamed himself for her death on Celebrity Big Brother UK. Number 33. Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn. Jennifer and Vince met in 2005 on the set of their film, The Breakup. They dated for about a year, breaking up in 2006. This was Jennifer's first relationship after splitting with Brad Pitt, and she called Vince her defibrillator, saying he literally brought me back to life. Number 34. Scarlett Johansson and Josh Hartnett. The pair dated for a little over a year after meeting on the set of their 2006 film, The Black Dahlia. And finally, at number 35, Ryan Gosling and Sandra Bullock. Ryan's first high-profile romance wasn't with Rachel McAdams, it was actually with Sandra. The two met in 2002 on the set of their film Murder by Numbers and dated for about a year. And that's our list of forgotten celebrity couples. How many of these did you remember? Let us know in the comments below.